a booktube, so I'm going to set the scene, right? It's boiling outside. It's 32 degrees Celsius, probably. I am sweating like crazy, but I needed bread and I needed cheese. Like a crazy person in this kind of weather, I bought cheese, wanting to go straight to the fridge as soon as I get home, kind of rushing so that I don't break the cold chain. But I see a little letter scooted under my door. I'm not showing the other side, but it is not an ad for internet or fiber or anything. It's addressed to me and not the previous tenant. Me, Rashmika likes books. And guess who it's from? From Joe, Joseph Francis Burton. And you get to see his handwriting and everything. I don't know, it's just like the craziest thing. And it did come through in the mail. So Joe wanted to send me books previously, and they just didn't come through. The postage person said it would take about 10 days, but like 15,000 kilometers in 10 days, I don't think is going to happen. From Texas to South Africa, like you could even go from South Africa to Iceland and it wouldn't be 15,000 kilometers. But it just didn't come through, and it possibly got lost in the post or got stolen or something. And it was a bunch of books. We wanted to buddy read and like kind of swap countries. So you've seen the buddy read reviews that we put up. We've actually put up quite a few now, but we wanted to buddy read Disgrace by J.M. Coetzee, and I was going to read Oliver Lavage, so from New Mexico, and learn about his part of the world. And I think like it's so important, and I'm still really eager to try and find Oliver Lepage wherever I can, maybe like somewhere in some corner in some bookstore somewhere, I don't know. I'm still hopeful, I'm still looking, because like in the 1920s there was stuff like The Great Gatsby, but what about the other parts of the US? What about the more remote areas? And I think even in the media, even though the US is so pushed forward as like US media, US music, it's only one kind of US music. What about the other stuff? Anyway, I'm not showing the envelope much except for this like empty side, because otherwise you'll see my address where Rashmika Likes Books lives. Okay, so okay. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's another thing with my name on it. Deliver of who it should be delivered to. COAS Books, Las Cruces, New Mexico. Flagship store, and this is where it is. I should make it like a mission, and I should go here. That would be a really cool thing to do. My dad's been to the US before. He's been to New York and to Arizona and to that little island. And where is it called? It's one of the Spanish colonies. Tenerife, right? He's been there. Where basically all he ate was like bananas the whole time, because our family is vegetarian. And when he was in New York, he went to the Toys R Us. I don't know if it's still there, but it's like so many levels, and it's got the little Ferris wheel inside the store of the Toys R Us, and he took photos of it. And you know I don't know, it was just such a cool thing. Like I was about 7, and like to see those photos of Toys R Us and to kind of see photos of what the US was, and it was just this magical, mythical place that we didn't, or that I didn't think of as like actually being a reality and actually being like a real place. So yeah, and then he went into a church, my dad, and the guy told him like, you got to take off your hat, you got to take off your beanie, like it's a church, it's a holy area. And my dad firstly didn't like understand the accent, like he was just like in shock, like to hear a Bostonian accent in his life. And then the person switched and repeated it in Spanish, and my dad's like, yeah, thanks, I don't know Spanish. Like everywhere that he goes, he fits in. I don't know, now I should do that. I should go to New Mexico and visit Texas and visit this bookstore. I'm going to treasure this. What? Salinas Pueblo Missions National Monument in the Grand Quivira ruins. So, oh, are these ruins of ancient civilizations? Wow. Is this like the Aztec people? I don't know. I actually don't even know what this is, and I've never even heard of it before. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This is just so crazy. Like I'm just so excited that like it came. 15,000 kilometers, guys. 15,000 kilometers. Look at BookTube. Friendships, paving friendships across the world like this. I've never seen birds like this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at its little like crown and thing. I don't know now what happens? Why don't I send you why don't I send you pictures of Hadidas, New Mexico Roadrunner, clown of the desert? I see that, I guess. The comical roadrunner, New Mexico's state bird, prefers running to flying and had been clocked at speeds of 15 miles per hour. They are approximately 22 inches in length, and their diet consists of insects, lizards, centipedes, mice, and snakes. That's so cool. Obviously, like I wouldn't have seen birds like this before in my life. We do have ones that are kind of that have that little thing, but they're kind of exotic. You don't see them very much. What is our native bird? It's like the blue crane or something, but I don't think I've ever actually seen a blue crane. That's our national bird in South Africa. This is I'm still shocked. I'm actually so excited that this came through the mail. And Joshua Tree. Oh, this looks like the photos that my dad took of New Mexico, well, of Arizona when he was there. All the cacti and how like dry it is, and it's it's really beautiful. I think some places in the Free State are a little bit like this, and a little bit like arid, and it's like a semi-desert climate, but it's not quite as bad as some places in the U.S. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, dear Rashmika, here are a few. Oh wow, are these is that pictures from my desert home? You have such wonderful handwriting, Joe. It's what? When you get these, let me know so that I can at least know the right way to contact you. Your friend from far away, New Mexico, Joe. That's very cool. It's you have very ornate handwriting. That's the thing. Mine is just ugly. Look at this. This is so pretty. Anyway, I wanted to film this kind of unboxing in a sense you know, to say thank you to Joe, and so that you can see that indeed I did receive these. This is just so beautiful. I don't even know what to do with this now. Like, do I frame this or like laminate it and treasure it forever? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a bit silly, but I think it's wonderful. To make friends from all the way across the world and to unite through, the common love of reading. And this is not something that I ever would have dreamed would happen, that I would make friends from around the world, even reader friends to begin with. So I don't know. Thank you, Joe. And thank you, BookTube. Thank you, anyone who's watching or commenting. And yeah, it means the world to me. Yeah. Your friendship means a lot. So thank you.